to week 8, 5th edition. Timeline and math.
Timeline. Council of Nicaea, Augustine of Hippo, walking big. Jerome completes the Vulgate, Visigoths sack Rome. The Middle Ages, circa 450 to circa 1500. Council of Chalcedon, Western Roman Empire falls to barbarians. Okay, and then as always, we would say it, sing it, and then throw in the dice, roll it, and it would be plug nose and say it fast. Like usual on my videos, I'm not going to plug my nose because I want to do the hand motions one more time. But in class, we would all plug our nose and say it fast because that's what the dice told us to do. And we would just keep rolling the dice and going through the timeline as many times as we could in our 4 minutes. All right, and that's timeline. Now we have math. This is probably the most difficult skip counting song this year so far that I have come across. Skip counting the 14s. 14, 28, 42, 56, 70, 84, 98, 112, 126, 140, 154, 168, 182, 196, 210. Also, cheat sheet, what I do is I write on my board. I have these tiny little markings to help me remember the flow of the song. So I have a downward facing arrow that shows me that I have to start kind of low, 1428. And then down here, I put commas wherever there's a pause or a break in the song. So that way I know it goes pretty constant until 84 and then after 98 and so on. I underline 154 because it slows way down right there. So I listen to the song and I practice it, but I still get in front of the class and completely forget. So these little markings kind of help me remember how it goes. So math, skip counting the 14s. 14, 28, 42, 56, 70, 84, 98, 112, 126, 140, 154, 168, 182, 196, 210. So we would sing the skip counting song, write and say the times tables, sing some more, and do that off and on for the 4 minutes.
English is reflective pronouns. Ask what shows your reflection? A mirror. And what do you see in this mirror? Yourself, myself. It's all about self. So we're going to chant these reflective pronouns and then I will give everyone a turn to come up to the front and chant them while holding reflective pronouns. Myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves, reflective pronouns. Okay, that's English. So like I said, we'll just go through and we'll chant it after it's introduced and said a couple times, and I'll give everybody a turn with the mirror and they can even look at themselves in it while they say it. All right, history. Tell me about European exploration. This one is kind of a longer one with lots of names, so we're going to use big motions and hand motions. We'll stand up for this one. I'm going to sit down for the sake of the video, but we would be between the late 1400s and the mid 1500s. DS, so we'll hold up our ASLD and then spin around in a circle and then point to our face and smile. For DS, rounded the Cape of Good Hope. DS rounded the Cape of Good Hope. Amerigo Vespucci. So for this one, we will put our ASLA up like this with our hand, and then put the same ASL A on our chest, like we're doing the pledge, to help us remember that Amerigo Vespucci sailed to the Americas. So Balboa, we'll do an ASL B. Balboa crossed, will come down at an angle, and then bring it into our midsection. Crossed Central America. Kind of motion into our middle to help us remember. So Balboa crossed Central America to the Pacific. Magellan, we'll put up an ASL M. Go around this way, not spinning, but we'll just make the M go around like it's going around a large globe. Magellan's crew sailed around the globe. And Coronado, okay, so we're going to do our C, our ASLC. Coronado explored the American Southwest. And we'll move it down for south and to the west for west, all put together. About European exploration. Between the late 1400s and the mid 1500s, Diaz rounded the Cape of Good Hope, and we would spin in a circle.
Amerigo Vespucci sailed to the Americas. Balboa crossed Central America to the Pacific. Magellan's crew sailed around the globe. And Coronado explored the American Southwest.
Okay, so we'll just do those hand motions and we'll sing through it. I was going to add an activity for this one, but I think just getting the hand motions down and singing through it with the hand motions is enough. Because what do you do when you get something perfect? E! E isti it, emis istis errant, first conjugation, perfect tense. E isti it, emis istis errant, first conjugation, perfect tense. That's Latin. Science. What are some aquatic biomes? This one is going to be put to the tune of Baby Shark. I'm going to start out slow, and then we can go faster and faster if everyone gets it down. What are some aquatic biomes? Some aquatic biomes are ponds and lakes, streams and rivers, wetlands, estuaries, ocean and seas. Let's all go swimming. What are some aquatic biomes? Some aquatic biomes are ponds and lakes, streams and rivers, wetlands, estuaries, oceans and seas. Let's all go swimming. What are some aquatic biomes?
Some aquatic biomes are ponds and lakes, streams and rivers, wetlands and estuaries, oceans and seas. Let's all go swimming.
Just kind of the fun activity would be doing it, starting it off slowly, and then every time we sing it, going faster and faster. See if we can end doing it really fast, and if everyone's able to do it really fast, which might sound something like this.
What are some aquatic biomes? Some aquatic biomes are ponds and lakes, streams and rivers, wetlands and estuaries, oceans and seas. Let's all go swimming.
Okay, that's what science looks like. Geography. The Mid-Atlantic world. This one I'm going to bring a microphone. If you don't have a microphone, you can use a stick or anything else like that. It just pretty much shows that I'm going to say it and they're going to repeat. It is the Mid-Atlantic world, and we're going to say it to the tune of Frere Jacques. Cape of Good Hope, and then they would say Cape of Good Hope, Canary Islands, Canary Islands, Strait of Magellan, Strait of Magellan, Treaty of Tordesillas, Treaty of Tordesillas.
Cape of Good Hope, Cape of Good Hope, Canary Islands, Canary Islands, Strait of Magellan, Strait of Magellan, Treaty of Tordesillas, Treaty of Tordesillas.
And then after they have the names down, I'll pull the maps out. We'll sing the same way, but pointing to the locations on the map. Mid-Atlantic world. Cape of Good Hope, Cape of Good Hope, Canary Islands, Canary Islands, Strait
Magellan, straight up Magellan, Treaty of Tordesillas, Treaty of Tordesillas.
And that's week 8. Hope that helps. Okay, Balboa crossed Central America. I cannot do that with my left hand.